Okay, I'm reading all this good shit.
And next up, we have a product that can change the way we fight in war.
Hi Generals, my name is Fritz Haber. I am 46 from Berlin, Germany. I am an inventor of a new weapon, poisonous gas. I believe that this weapon would significantly help us in the war right now. Now our men are rotting in the trenches. We are spending millions of dollars on artillery shells to what? Hit it in the mud? I have a chemical solution. I call it the Harbor process. A weapon where you don't need to hit the enemy with a physical bullet. We can just use the wind to destroy anything in its path. It can target the enemy itself. No one can hide from the wind. This gas, it can end the war.
It is a fascinating concept to be sure, but you must tell me how exactly does this help us strike at Britain and bring this war to an end?
Standard artillery requires massive mining operations, forging, and heavy logistics. My chemical solution uses chlorine, a cheap product of the existing dye and chemical industry. The overhead is practically zero. It leverages the wind so we don't need a million men to storm the trench. We just open the valves and pressurize cylinders and let nature do the distribution for us.
Ja, I hear what you're saying, but you must look at the map of this wretched Western Front. A motor or a full grenade, yes, they are fine barbarian engineering, yet brilliant for cracking open a concrete nest or clearing standard ditch. But have you seen the British trenches? They dug themselves in like moles, behind mountains of sandbags, deep into the earth. You can rain our excellent minor warfare shells on them all day, and the Tommies will just sit in their deep dugouts waiting for the smoke to clear.
When we release the chlorine cloud, it doesn't care about sandbags or steel plates. It acts as heavy fog. It rolls slowly across no man's land, drop into the deepest holes, and crawls around corners of their trenches where no shrapnel will ever reach. It forces them out into the open, or it takes their breath entirely. A grenade makes a loud bang, yes, but a soldier knows how to duck. But when the poison gas comes out, men will throw down their rifles and run away because they have no way to fight against it.
Ja, alright, I hear you, mate. And I will agree to use this, but I need to know your battle plan for how we will use this. I mean, it's a new invention, and I feel like this could backfire quickly if it's used wrong.
I understand your concern, but I can assure you, you have nothing to worry about. Here's my plan. I will use this phosgene gas. It is nearly colorless and faint with a musty smell, which is perfect for a chaotic environment, like a battlefield, which causes coughing and panic. When the enemy inhales this, it can take anywhere from 24 to 48 hours of feeling perfectly fine before the lungs are suddenly filled with fluids. It can also create a toxic mud environment. It can also set into the mud, creating a toxic environment that can last days or even weeks. This allows us to fight with a field advantage. So generals, thank you for having me, and I hope to serve good in this war.